Hi, everybody. Crystal and I are joining you where it is 8 o'clock in the morning. My hair is still wet from the shower. We are surprisingly awake.
Lies and slander.
Your eyes are open. I can see them.
I'm conscious. I say nothing about being awake.
So, do you write better when you are a little sleepy, a little out of it, or do you read that back and go, "What the heck is that?"
A little bit more at the second. I feel like I'm like, wait, what stream of consciousness has poured itself on my screen and left me to clean up the mess? That is not fair, and I'm offended.
How dare you?
Yep. How dare you? Me.
Past me is a completely different person.
Oh yeah, no. Past me is a problem. Present me is too ambitious. Future me just shakes her head, going, "Why?"
But don't you find like sometimes there's something like interesting and cool that comes out from that?
Oh, 100%. It is a time I have both hands on the wheel going, look what I just did.
So we might get some of that writing this morning.
More than likely.
As for me, I actually need to do sewing. Oh man, I always have the lights in the worst places every single time. My cousin's baby's baptism is this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to gift a teddy bear.
Oh, that is the cutest damn thing on the planet. Oh my God.
I need to finish her up. I even embroidered the eyes. Look how cute that is. But I don't have a nice dress to wear that fits me. So I would also like to sew a brand new dress.
That's valid. Yeah.
That's the plan today.
Nice. I love it. I love it.
All right. Let us know in the chat. What are you working on this morning? And I keep saying morning. It's not morning for everybody. We are in East Coast time here, I think. Mm-hmm. I'm in Massachusetts. Where are you at, Crystal?
I'm in Ontario, just a few hours in some variant direction of Toronto.
Oh, okay. So it might be colder where you are.
Yeah. I mean, it's apparently starting to warm up this week, but when you say warm up in Canada, you're talking like 5
degrees. Yes, finally.
It's almost in single digit freezing. Woohoo!
Yeah. Yep. We've had a very, very cold winter in Massachusetts this year.
Yeah, no.
Just because we're talented with our sewing and knitting and crocheting, I feel like I'm creative 100% of the time and practical 0% of the time. It's like all I've got is creativity. It's creativity over here and over here and over here and over here.
Yeah. I feel like I have my blocks are creativity, anxiety, and manic zoomies. So like it's just kind of like spin the wheel. What are we gonna get today? Oh, look, creativity.
Yes. I'm trying to set up my life where each morning I can just pick from like a huge list of things, whatever is like calling to me that moment, because I just never know when I wake up what I'm going to be inspired to do. And if I'm not inspired to do it, it's not going to happen.
I say it's like I'm that spinning plate person where there's just so many of them and I'm just kind of watching it at this point. Like, okay, so which one do I have to catch before it's gonna break? And that's my task for the day.
I'm trying to avoid as much responsibility as possible, but I probably shouldn't have had 2 kids and a dog and a cat, so I'm kind of failing at that.
That's fair.
Oh, you're going to be with your books in the Fender room. That is so cool. Do you have a plan for drawing people to you and an elevator pitch ready?
That is exciting.
Yeah. All right. We got lurking, getting writing done, maybe some reading. Fantastic. Okay. The UK is 6 hours ahead, I think. So it's like around lunchtime, probably. Let us know what you're in the middle of reading. I really need to catch up. I have library books that are so far overdue. I found this library book the last time I went in. It's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice where Elizabeth is a trans man. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I got to read that. And I haven't opened it, and it's been 3 weeks. I'm like, other people want to read this. Come on, Ruth, get it back to the library.
Oh, you want to know what's really bad? You know what's really bad? I'm trying to be a better reader. I get a lot of my inspiration from TV, movies, games, and music. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to put my TBR on a list, Wheel of Fortune style. It's going to pick the book. I'm going to read it. It's how I ended up reading Mistborn. And this pick was Gideon of the Ninth. I'm like, okay, I spun the wheel in October. The hold for Libby did not come off until about last week. So I'm like, I am going to snap this up. I push the button. It's now on my Libby. And then I realized something. I had time in October.
You could have spun again.
I have time. And it's like, Libby's like, so your book is going to be returned. And I'm just like, I'm just going to let it happen because I don't have that. Like, my brain is like, no, we have these books we need to write. We're trying to get our workout routine going. Like, we don't have time to be a better reader. We want book writing first, prioritize. Like, oh God. Okay. So my my undiagnosed ADHD hyperfocus is working for me in the way I don't want it to, but it's perfect. Okay.
Just put that goal of be a better reader, like a few months from now. Like for now, the goal is be a better writer or a faster, more productive writer, whatever that is. And like, put it on the list. That's what I always say. Put it on the list.
Yep. And I'm sure it'll be available when I'm ready to do it. Mm-hmm. I am probably going to go to Chapter/Indigo and buy the book. That way, at least it's sitting on my shelf for the inevitability. Maybe, hopefully, my brain will let me read it.
That's a good way to do accommodations. You got to work with your brain. Stop fighting it. Work with it. I got diagnosed last year with ADHD. Yeah. First, my parents saw a news segment about women in their 40s being diagnosed, and they were like, "This sounds a lot like you." Yes, thank you.
I've had a couple of my ADHD friends go, "Honey, honey." I'm like, guys, it is like $1,000 to $5,000 to get tested here. We're just going to put the undiagnosed there, and we're going to call it good.
Well, I'm saying luckily. I don't know if it's lucky or not. And this is a bit of a downer, but I had a really bad depressive episode, and I ended up going to the mental hospital inpatient, and I was describing my life to the doctor, and like halfway through, he's like, hold on a minute. And he went and he got a paper, and he starts ticking things off. Like, I'm going to prescribe you some ADHD medication. I was like, wait a minute. Is this like a diagnosis? He was like, yes.
I love that. I mean, I have a family member who works in accessibilities for people with on the mental spicy spectrum, and she's like, I wish you lived near me because it's so much cheaper. Just like, so I went to my doctor. I'm like, can I have this conversation? And my doctor at the time is a bit of a if you're female, maybe walk it off. And it was just kind of like, do you want meds? And I'm like, I don't know if I want meds. I don't know if this is real.
Yeah. Like, I just want to know for sure. And I had a therapist before this say, like, I don't know whether you have this or that thing or not, but if the like accommodations for it work for you, then just do them, And yeah, I have another story about that, Carla. It turns out that my mom started looking at getting me evaluated when I was 8 years old in 1990. And my teacher said, don't bother. It's too late for her. Like, if you don't catch it when she's 2, there's just nothing.
Like, I've talked to. I'm like, what would my life be like if we'd noticed, like, because there's you start reeling the film back. There are signs, right? My neurospicy awakening moment was checks wrist, like 3 years ago, like.
Yep. And I think there's a very large proportion of creatives who are neurospicy. So I would not be surprised if nearly 100% of the people in this marathon are neurospicy to some way, because like
it's a curve of chaos. I'm just saying.
what draws us to this creative life and to telling stories and writing stories. So that's
100%. I love it.
I feel like maybe we should do a sprint.
Oh boy.
Is that shocking?
Yeah, I mean, you're fine.
Okay, let me see if I can get a timer to come up. I want to change settings on this. All right, chat with Crystal while I figure this out.
We love a good. I got this while I'm going.
It's like, oh yeah, I should have done this beforehand, and I forgot to.
Yeah, no, the amount of times I've done that on my lives where I'm just like, I didn't set up a timer, so we're just going to sit and hang. I hope you enjoyed just watching me go do 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 do. Like,
You might be going down a deep rabbit hole, and if you find yourself loving to go down deep rabbit holes and unable to think about anything else and have your brain feel like it's on fire as you dig and dig and dig, that is a sign.
like if it both feels really really great and really really terrifying at the exact same time, you're probably going the right direction.
Yes.
All
right, progress. Share screen. Sharing screen is easiest with 2 monitors. Yeah, I don't have one right now, but is that going to take us over completely? No. Okay. All right. Yes, Rachel, a lot of people are, I think that's why a lot of 40-year-old women are getting diagnosed, because their kids are getting to the age where they're getting diagnosed and they're like, this form describes me completely. What?
Oh God, that was in a news story like last month, and I'm just kind of sitting there going, both me and my husband are super spicy. Like, it's great. We're just sitting there going, we don't have kids, but so this we're lucky. We're not getting the luck here. Oh, can I has luck? Can I has cheeseburger?
On the other hand, like when you have 2 spicy people who have children, the results can be really challenging.
Like, oh God.
Friend in a situation, and her kids are a lot. Okay, I'm supposed to press the button. All right, yes. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it.
We're gonna do things.
Okay, time is up.
Woo! Okay.
How'd you do, Crystal?
We're about to find out. Come on. Did I scroll all the way down? I did. Okay, so 265 words, apparently.
Whoa, in 25 minutes. That is good.
Yay! I'm going to delete some of them because I realized I'm repeating a conversation earlier in the chapter, so I've got to make it go back away. But
do you tend to write in order? You have an outline and you write each piece as it comes, or no?
I have an outline that I always abandon, but I do write in order of operations through this. I can't. Sometimes if I get I know the ending of many of the books, and they're written down in note pages somewhere within computers and paper, and everything is fine. But I never super where the actual super detail where it's becoming an actual part of the story. I do it in order.
Okay.
Much to my own chagrin, because sometimes I can't get past the goddamn fight scene.
Yeah, I do jump around. I'll be like, I'm going to the part I'm most interested in and write that, because then it will give me momentum to write other stuff.
Hey, props to y'all who can do that. I mean, I'm like, focus, start, end.
The Foggy Author edited 2.5 chapters. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
I have been working on editing for this marathon, but it's very slow going. I'll be like, and I edited half a chapter, not much to celebrate.
Did things.
But chips away,
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah. I believe I have all the pattern pieces cut out for the bodice of this dress, which, fingers crossed, this is what it's supposed to turn out like.
Ooh.
Picture that in a plus size, but we shall see.
I love that.
And if that doesn't work, I'll be, I don't know, heading to the thrift store to look for something to wear.
I mean,
I think I need to run upstairs and get an iron, though. So if anybody has iron or ironing board on their bingo card, you're in luck.
Nice.
Anybody else want to weigh in the comments? How did you do? What are you going to work on in the next sprint? Anything like that?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm awake. Sorry. I've been working on the same thing this whole marathon. I like how I'm saying this whole marathon as if I've been actually doing things
24 hours a day, every day. Yeah.
Because Wednesdays and Thursdays are my what I would call my days off, because hubby's not working, and even though I have a laptop, and I got this specifically so I wouldn't be chained to my desk anymore. His computer is directly in front of mine, and I love him to death. He is my partner. He is my other half of my brain sometimes. He's also my biggest distraction.
I have a very hard time working when my husband is home.
Yeah, no. So it's like I play my video games, so I did not do any writing over the last couple of days, but I'm still working on the same damn project, which is the prequel. And
do you have a release date for it that you have to hit, or is it more like when I finish?
No, it is definitely I finish. The prequel is actually if everything goes to plan, knock on roll top desk. It's 5 years ish out, because I want to get the second book and the third book first. So the main trilogy is done. And then, okay, so you now learned how everything was the thing. This is how it all started here.
Oh, all right. Thinking ahead.
Yeah. But I can't work on book 3 because book 2 is being looked at right now. So I'm just kind of it'll depend on if I need to do massive rewrites. The prequel is its own little animal, so I can work on it.
That's a great idea. I love that. Yeah. And Rachel released a newsletter. That's huge.
Oh, crap. I've got to do that.
I haven't sent a newsletter in probably a month or two.
I missed last month's because I'm I have nothing to do. I've done nothing. I've got nothing interesting to say. And I realized that's what's happening again, because nothing has happened.
Yeah.
I'm realizing I don't know if I'm a newsletter person, and I'm trying really hard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big advocate for author websites and email lists and newsletters. Like it builds a more stable author career. But I don't always practice what I preach. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
And I try to think of it like, if I don't have anything interesting to say, what would my audience be interested in this like community? Because like I get lots of emails about, this event is happening, this thing is happening, this person did this thing. Maybe I can be like the hub that brings those things together and, give all the news of interest to my ideal readers, right?
Ooh, that's actually a neat way to think about that. I like that.
It's my theory. Am I doing it? No, but that's my theory.
Get that.
All hellos on Discord. I'm way behind on my social media. I was active for a hot minute in like the self-publishing Reddit, and then I realized like, oh, I disappeared. It's been like 3 weeks and I haven't said anything. Andy knows too. Andy's still here. Yeah, I keep disappearing from that Discord that I met him at too.
I have so many Discords like writing and like, well, I mean, there's others that have closed now, but like I have a few Discords I'm a part of, and I'm just like, I have to keep social media off while I do things. And by the time I've stopped doing my things for the day, I'm just like, I've missed all this stuff.
Yeah, and a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, I'll do it later. And then it's like, I don't talk for months.
That's a good idea. The only thing about doing it on YouTube is this whole like owning your platform thing. Because at least with your email list and your email newsletter, you're in control of that. And, no algorithm is keeping your audience from you, and YouTube can't like go in there and be like, actually, we decided you shouldn't have a channel anymore, shut down. So that's the way to do it. But whatever works to get like, even if it's imperfect, if you're doing it, then it's good.
Yeah.
What did Andy say? Make sure you do newsletters, websites, ads, social media, video production, Andy, all the things. Yeah. How will you ever be successful if you don't do all of them?
All of them. Like I mostly stream on my channel. I used to do like regular videos, and then it's just like my brain stopped thinking of things to do for them. So it's like the videos happen like once every couple of months. And then it's like, and then there's the book marketing. I'm supposed to be marketing my book, and it's been out for a few months, and I'm still like, yeah, I guess I'll do it tomorrow. I really don't know what to post today.
Yeah. Yeah. Marketing is something that like, it's so hard to know, what does that even mean? When I say I'm going to do book marketing, what am I doing exactly? So I have a friend that I chat with about this, and we're thinking about putting out a podcast because I really like marketing, which was a surprise to find out. I went to school for writing, and I had that attitude of like, marketing is for evil frat bros who want to trick people. And and then I realized that marketing is about connecting people who want something with the person who has it and letting them know it exists and how to get the thing that they are actually looking for. And I was like, whoa, mind blown. So I love book marketing, honestly. And I'm trying to like put out more videos about how I do it to help other authors, because I'm like, I promise, guys, it's not that bad.
It feels like it is. Somebody help me.
You love your book, so talk about what you love about it. Like, if you could talk forever about your book and how much you love it and the characters and why you're doing this thing, and like you have all the energy to write an entire novel. So talk about what you love about it, because the people who also love it are going to be like, ooh.
Can have Steve, yeah. Isn't
that how we all think about marketers?
Yeah, it's true though, because I'm like, I don't want to be that person that sits there and goes, buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's what feels like those frat posters. It's like, you need to have this in your life.
If you don't have it, you're going to die.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want
this will solve all of your problems.
I just want people to love my book, baby. That's all I want.
And that's why I think like looking at marketing as like chatting with a friend to share this project you're excited about and these characters that you love, like that's not buy my book. That's I'm so excited about this thing. Look how cool this is. And I was so pleased when this happened. And it's like a much more comfortable thing, and it's more appealing because people can see that they should buy it, right?
Yeah, no, I love that.
Yeah, nonfiction, definitely easier. Like, buy this book, it will solve your problem. Fiction, it's like, what problem? What problem are we solving? Well, the need for entertainment, the need for
Yeah.
escape, the need for, I don't have enough books about dragons who like tea parties. And where are all of those freaking books?
Right? Nobody's doing vampires right now. We need more vampires. I'm going to be the harbinger of vampires and stuff and things. Just it's gonna be fun. Like you miss the early era like vampire like just
Before
boot.
Twilight got hold of vampires. Are you missing that? What a great hook. That's marketing.
I,
Right
I,
there.
I did like so I I literally had like these two. I cut up a Cheerios box and put a piece of paper on it, wrote like the title, like Vampire Diaries on one and Buffy on the other. And I'm literally going, you like this one? Like I am directing airplane traffic. I think it's on my TikTok. I was like, you both of these. Have them.
Now that's a great video. Then of course it's like, okay, what do I do for the next one?
It's like, how do I do that the exact same way, a different way?
I have found, so I did a challenge for myself to do daily TikToks in August to see what would happen. And it actually went super well. And I discovered that the TikToks that did the best are extremely simple. And I post them on my YouTube too. So if you check out my YouTube channel shorts, you'll see a bunch of these where it's like generic stock image background, either image or video, and then a quote from the book over the top of it, and like sometimes some highlighting to draw attention to certain sentences. And so it's faceless, it's quick to produce. I get to show off my favorite sentences and paragraphs in my books, and they do the best of all of my stuff so far. So that is I'm like, okay, I don't know how long this is going to keep working, but right now this is working.
The present me, I really like that idea, and I'm getting the brain ambitiousness of like, could I do TikToks every day for a month? I have tried something similar.
That's a time frame, right? Like, don't make it every day forever. Every day for a week, every day for 3 weeks. Like, definitely don't give yourself the like, I have to keep doing this forever, because you will hate that.
Yep, future me is already sitting there watching, going, what?
Don't do this to me, past me. We talked about this. Augie Author says, fiction solves all the problems because the world no longer exists. Exactly. The problems are not yours. You get to enjoy somebody else's problems, which we all know is the best.
Yes.
Okay. So with that inspiration, let's do another one. And I'm going to run upstairs and grab my iron.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. That is time. Okay.
I don't remember where I stopped. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, there it was, because I destroyed that. Oh yeah, shit! Did I do that? Okay.
So, what is your word count?
400.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was my reaction too. I'm like, but I deleted words. Okay.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Almost finished this chapter. My main character is about to do something really, really stupid, and it is going to, like, she's a human right now, but she does not get to stay human very long. And I've been fighting a lot with it's like, either I give her human life for 16 years and she's turned at 30, or I stick with the plan and she ends up becoming one tonight. And yeah, we're leading to it, and I feel like it's the right, we're going in the right direction, because in the future, in the current this, is my main character in that book is like, yeah, no, she died when she was 30. Because it's like, I never said she was turned like, so I'm like, yeah, no, this is gonna work.
Interpret it that way.
Yeah, it's fine. It's really fun writing about characters who are technically dead in the main series.
I mean, it reminds me of the rage that I felt when my mother tried to justify that Luke's father was actually still alive when Obi-Wan said that he killed him. She was like, no, he killed the spirit of good within him. He killed the part of himself that was Anakin. And I was like,
that's I raise my hand to all that is assembled within the marathon today. I am not going to do anything horrible and rage-inducing that was the original series of Star Wars versus the prequel series of the Star Wars. I swear I am not going to be a horrible monster.
I absolutely refuse to believe that the prequels exist. They shall not be named. My children are not to know about them. But, you know, I was like 7 at the time, so my sense of justice was very, very strong, and like truth, and, you know, he said he killed him. He can't still be alive. This is not fair.
These are the words. These are the words. It's just, there is going, the prequel is going to have, like, you're going from the main series to the prequel, there is going to be a bit of unreliable narrator, because history's written by the winners.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this prequel is all about the losing side.
Oh.
So, but I'm like, having my discontent of these. I'm a Trekkie to begin with, but I did enjoy the Star Wars movies. So I have my discontent toward the prequels. That is living in the back of my head while I write this.
Oh boy. Well, I guess that's good. Like, avoid the mistakes. Don't do what Lucas did. Avoid it.
Yep. Nope. It's fine.
So Rachel cleaned out email. That is extremely impressive.
Yeah.
Very amazing. And watched funny animal videos. Fantastic. Keep the spirits up. Woo. And apparently she shared one on Wings for Writers Discord. Let's see. Setting up things to plan next week. Yeah, Friday's a good day for that.
Yeah.
Andy, chit-chatting is the sole reason I'm here in the chat. Yeah.
I mean,
I find it helpful to have the dedicated time and the kind of body doubling aspect of these kind of sprints.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't think I would be getting done nearly as much on this project. And I know I wouldn't have even opened my document to write my novella yesterday if it hadn't been for these sprints.
Yep. It's like, well, it's not quite forced work, but it's forced work, because you're just like, well, this thing is happening. This thing is designed to do this. So I'm going to do this with this thing. And it is like, it's like, great.
It's really silly if I didn't. So
yeah. Okay. Guess I'm working today.
Yeah. Never ending stuff.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
producing videos for YouTube is a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh, Rachel is trying to get herself together for a production schedule.
Ooh, schedules.
I have a playlist going, and I did link it in the description on my other YouTube channel on how to self-publish your book. And I was like, I'm going to help, like, because I really want to be talking about author websites and book marketing. But then I was like, I need some foundational pieces here. So I'm just going to do like start to finish what you need to do, because I've been self-publishing for a long time. And I wrote out a list of all the videos I want to do, and it's like 25 long. It's like, here's the market research, and here's the keywords, and here's the cover, and how you get your cover template for the print wraparound. And like each one is a different video.
Ooh.
And I'm doing them weekly. I was so proud of myself. I'm 3 weeks behind now. I recorded the video and it's half edited.
I have this running joke for myself is where it's no plan survives contact with the enemy. Oh, hi, I'm the enemy. Because yeah, I had this idea to do. I want to do a second channel because I'm like big nerd. I wanted to do like food nerd things. Because like in the books, I have big scenes with food, and I don't read my books hungry. I warn you. Right. So I'm just like, well, I'm gonna do like a channel where I do the things that I've put in my books, that people have put in the recipes that people have put in their books, their games, their movies. And I had a list of like 30 videos long, and then the channel is currently sitting at 19 subscribers, and I haven't touched it since I got sick a couple years ago. So
great idea. But yeah, keeping up with stuff. And I have, at least by this point in my life, I know myself well enough to know that, like I said before, I'm not going to commit to, I'm doing this forever. It's like there is a limited end point, because I don't know how long the momentum will last.
Yep.
And hopefully I'll get through all the things I wanted to before the momentum dies. But I might not.
I have file folders that should be named Momentum Graveyard.
Sometimes it comes back. Sometimes, like 10 years later, I'm suddenly on fire for that thing again.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, the momentum then is like, this is not how you build careers. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard because you see the people who are able to stay consistent with things, and then you're like, that could have been me if I were a completely different person.
Like I'm so proud of these things. I'm like so happy you're doing all these things. I wish it was me too.
I started on Kindle in 2011, and the Kindle like author forums were hopping, and Amazon themselves didn't know what was going on with Kindle because this whole ebook thing was pretty new. And so there would be these crazy things you could do to promote your books, and people would try it and then report back, and we'd all try it. And it was so exciting. And I look back at those people now, and it's like Hugh Howey, whose story Wool is currently on Apple TV. Joanna Penn, who is like a super well-known name. I'm like, yep, I was there, Gandalf. I was there.
Yep.
And I did not stay as consistent as they did, and have not become wildly successful.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that song very well. I did a thing in 2018. Didn't go well. I was a kid. So, you know, life moved on, changed entire career path, realized it went horribly, horribly wrong, and navigated back to the original career path 12 years later, going, oh, well,
yeah,
okay, here we are. Let's do this.
Yeah, life is not perfect, and I can always look back and be like, I could have trod this path, but like, okay, that was not the person I am and not who I'm meant to be. So.
Yep. I have a friend who's just like, yeah, but who you are now is who you needed to be to do the thing. You weren't you then, but you are you now. So it's now that's the focus. And I'm just like, first of all, second of all, yes, and I love you.
Yeah, like that's true, but also I don't want it to be true.
I want my reality to be the one I want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rachel's a master of what's the word again? Procrastivity.
I love that word. I saw that
that
word sometime in the marathon. I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. Shake it out. Blink. Oh, yeah. this Pomo focus timer, it has, yeah, it's not a pleasant sound when it ends. It's very, very jumpy. Like
I got jump scared twice. I'm like, huh? What? Huh?
yeah. I could probably change that somewhere in the setting.
Yeah. Keep the jump scare. It's morning.
All right, you're gonna get me off on my soapbox about Star Wars again, but
Uh-oh. I apologize. I am the arbiter of this mess.
What really bugs me about the prequels is that the setup for the backstory for Darth Vader was perfect.
Yeah.
In the first movie, when they talk about Vader was a rash young man who wanted to do something and ran away to join this thing, like that is a story that parallels Luke, that is believable, realistic. It's like he had a brother, he's all set up. And then the prequels, they were like, out the window. He's actually an only child to a slave person who this and that. And like, what happened to your perfect setup?
Keep the framework, damn it.
So I always say it must have been Joseph Campbell who was actually behind all the good writing in Star Wars. Who is the hero's journey guy.
I mean,
if you don't know.
Probably. Yep.
Okay, I'll stop. Oh, a chapter of an audiobook.
Yay!
That's another one I find it really hard to make time for, because it's like everything has to be just right. The kids have to be out of the house. Everything has to be quiet. I've got to pull up the sound, whatever thing. Like everything's got to be perfect for it to happen. And then like to read a whole book onto audiobook, it takes so much time.
Yeah. Hubby and I want to do it ourselves. And I'm just like, how are we going to find the time, the space, and the will and power?
Yes. Yes, it's true. I did a couple of my shorter ones. I did like a short story and a novella, and they're up on YouTube, as well as the novella one is on the other like platforms for sale. Because I want them to be available. Like my books are about people with disabilities, so like them being accessible seems like a pretty high priority. But it's also super expensive to do audiobooks if you're not narrating them yourself. So there we are. Yeah. Writing, reading, publishing businesses is very, very solitary.
And honestly, I started writing this because of the one during like one of the nanos before it all got caught on fire. And it's just like, I don't think I would have gotten the very, very first version of that thing done without like the Troublemaker Discord and like the other like Authortube people that I kind of just fell on by accident, and they have accepted me and named me as one of their own. So it is just like the communities are amazing. Puppy!
Stop whimpering. I know. She says, it's time for you to lay down in bed with me, Mommy.
You have to cuddles. I demand cuddles.
Oh. Elsie had a recording with no sound. Oh, the tragedy.
I hate that. So many videos have died in the trenches because the audio borked. I'm just kind of like, that's, no one's going to ever see that ever again.
Productive, but trying to keep Spoonie needs taken care of. Smart. I have been feeling pretty overwhelmed this week, and I think part of it is doing the marathon. It's like, I don't have to be at all of them, but it still feels like, I don't know, a lot of expenditure of peopling energy, I guess.
Yep.
So yeah, being forgiving with yourself when you're not being as productive as you expected to be or wanted to be is also really important, because it will take longer for you to get back to being productive if you're busy beating yourself down, you know?
Yep.
That will make the time like that it takes to recover and get back to it even longer.
Another song I'm very familiar with.
Oh my goodness. So she was doing it with another person. His video was fine and his sound was fine. Gosh, I wonder if there's any way to salvage that. Having a conversation, you can't really like re-record it. Oh, you're making my heart hurt more and more. Oh,
I wish you positive resolution.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
You
man.
wrote it? Does he have a copy anywhere?
Send it
Maybe.
back to you.
Ah. Oh, hi, I'm the enemy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Using that one. Oh, you even tested it. You were so on top of it, doing all the right things, and sometimes technology just will kill you.
Damn your technology.
I always tell everybody this is the part of Star Trek that is the least realistic. If something is malfunctioning with the computer or the tricorders, it means that there is actually something like an alien interfering. It's not just like, why won't you work? Come on!
You stupid thing. Nobody bashes their tech on a table going, why aren't you working?
Exactly.
Where's the technology range?
Yes. Good advice. Take a few minutes away from the screen and come back, and hopefully a solution will present itself. Forgot to plug your mic in. Oof. Yeah.
I found like 99% of the time that it just breaks. Like, it's the weirdest and most dumbest, like, unpredictable thing where you're just kind of, you do it and you're like, well, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Like, I didn't change anything. I didn't touch anything. It just decided to disconnect. It just decided to do something wrong.
Yep.
Here lies your momentum, buried by your dignity.
Yes. Yes.
The audio track that was supposed to record my audio was unticked. Oh my God. First.
I know where that button lives too. I see it in my head going, oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, Hal. I can't do that.
Oh
Dave,
my.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my goodness. Whole bunch of sci-fi nerds here.
Yes.
Have you got it to open the pod bay doors yet? Sorry, you're trapped forever.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of a classic ring that it does.
Yep.
School. I've read a few of my books on my YouTube. They're in the playlist labeled by the book titles. I feel like it's good for like watch time if people listen to your audiobook on YouTube. And I always put in the description, like, if you want a proper audiobook, here's where it's available so that you don't have to be listening to it as a YouTube video. But
yeah,
I think there's benefits to both.
That's neat.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah.
Be accessible in multiple ways, like disability accessible and income accessible and all the things.
Yeah.
Puppy sighting. Yeah, that's why we're here. It is lonely at times. Getting inspired. It's true. I had a writing group in person years ago, and I really miss it sometimes. The woman who organized it moved to Hawaii. And of course, we tried to keep it going, but nobody had it takes a special kind of person to be able to organize and manage groups like that. One master's writing and or marketing. Books business is a major money pit. I know. That's what I keep on reminding people. Like, the profit margins on books are not big. Like, yeah, it's a tough business to be in. My aunt was published by like a small independent press, and they went out of business, and then her books are out of print because it's really hard to stay in business.
Yep.
It's very few authors who are, making a ton of money at it.
Yep. I'm the only creative in my family, or my like immediate family. So the first conversation is, how many books have you sold? And I'm just like, oh, honey. The first, like, there's a local author here. I have his book, and we went to this event in December, and he had all 4 of his books on the table, and we were just talking. He goes, "Yep, the first one flopped. The second one did okay. The third one went absolutely viral, and I still have no idea what happened, but here we are. And now, apparently, I'm popular, and people are getting tattoos of my book characters." And I'm just like,
the dream.
That gives me hope because he's like, don't worry about these events if you don't sell anything. Like, you're here to be seen,
Mm-hmm.
and like people
Start
get to
getting
know
into
you.
subconscious, that whole like people need to see things a gajillion times, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Like
And like
momentum builds.
it was nice to have an author who's been like here, because I'm used to being in a bubble but this big, and he's just like, yeah, no, you're fine. You'll get there in the end, like everybody does. It'll be fine. It's just, you'll have your moment. It'll be fine. I'm just like,
Yeah. And Shirley makes a good point here. You're going to tell this story to yourself. You may as well put it out there for other people too.
yep.
And a big motivation for me to start writing was not being able to find the books I wanted to read. And I knew that if I wanted these books, there had to be other people who also wanted them. So
Yeah, I can't be the only one. I got to the point where I'm like, I have to write these stories, because if I don't, it's going to be like a ghost haunting my ass, because I've kept giving up on it. And I'm like, you know what? Somebody else has to want to read this. And apparently they do. It's weird.
I like the Isaac Asimov quote. I write for the same reason I breathe, because if I didn't, I would die.
Yes. God.
Shirley, I'm going to assume you mean like the money, like a 99-cent book, because a huge pound genre is bringing up all kinds of potential things to my mind. And I am not sure what that means, especially in the subject of romance. I also write romance. It's a nice genre to be in. I mean, telling love stories is just like,
Yeah.
make me happy.
I have a distinct impression. My book 5 is supposed to be a paranormal fantasy romance. I'm pretty sure that thing is going to just go, and it's going to be amazing, and I'm going to be very happy.
It's a good time for that paranormal romance type stuff, the romantasy stuff. It's in.
Oh.
If you can catch it. 25 minutes left, then Miranda's Cauldron. Should we try to squeeze one more in?
Let's do it. You can come up, or you're just going to stare at me. Come on.
I am starting.
Okay, fine. Picking you up.
We might only have a few seconds at the end, but.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Be on my desk, I guess. Oh, you microphone.
Okay, we got to stop now. Did not quite make it to the end of that 25. But it is 9:57 EST. So thank you everybody for chatting. This was lots of fun. And on to the next stream.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it was so lovely hanging out with you, Crystal. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Yay.
Okay, next, jump on the playlist.